Phil, now that you've had a chance to see the plans, what are your impressions of the Olympic Stadium?
Very good. There's obviously been a lot of speculation about whether they would have the seats, whether they, what they were going to look like, the retractable seats, were they going to be too far away from the pitch. We've seen the plans today. We had an hour's meeting with Tara, and absolutely fabulous, the plans. I mean, the other thing was with the seats obviously that close to the ground, was people going to sit there and get wet, and the roof is being extended, and it does look amazing, and it's a transparent roof so that it's going to let light in and keep the water out, which it really does look a very, very top class stadium.
And as you say, with the roof, it should help to keep the atmosphere in as well. I
think that's the main thing as well. Yeah, I mean, we talked about that. That's one of the things we discussed, whether we would lose the atmosphere that we've got here at Upton Park. It's an evening game and a full house with our fans singing as they always do. Whether we'd lose that, but I think the fact is that with a roof over the top of it, it will sort of kind of bounce the sound back down against the players on the pitch, I think, so it could actually even generate more, could amplify the noise as opposed to disperse it.
And speaking of that famous atmosphere, with the fans so close to the pitch as they're going to be at the Olympic Stadium, there's every reason to think it'll be a cauldron just like it is here.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. I think that would be one of the things that you would lose, definitely, because sometimes players get intimidated when they come to Upton Park because it is that kind of a place. They are so close, especially in the old days, they were even closer to the fans than they are now. But I think it would have been sad if we'd have lost that. But looking at the plans, I think it's going to be a fabulous stadium, a Class 4 stadium, like UEFA Class 4 stadium as well. Not many of them around, so it's absolutely going to be superb.
And on a personal note, you looking forward to watching West Ham play there?
Of course, yeah. I mean, my heart says, no, because all my memories and the history of me are here at Upton Park, and I think that really, I'll be sad to leave Upton Park, but my head says yes, we've got to do it because we want to become a bigger club and a sustainable club for the future, for the fans. After all, they're the ones that come week in, week out, and they deserve the best that we can give them.
As you said, is it going to help West Ham to compete on a high level, do you think?
I think it will. It always comes down to the team, and I think whatever the team's doing at the time, they're the ones that they're going to fill that stadium. And if we can get a side that plays their heart out for the badge, for West Ham, for their fans, then yeah, we'll fill that stadium and can move on to better things.
Does it make you slightly envious of the current crop that you won't be able to run out of the Olympic Stadium?
I've been very envious of the fact that the pitches that they've played on for years, they don't play on mud anymore. That's the only thing that I'm envious of the modern day player on, the goalkeepers and things. But yeah, those pitches that they play on week in, week out are absolutely fabulous. And the pitch at the Olympic Stadium is exactly the same kind of pitch as we got here. We've been talking about that as well. So there's no reason why the high standard of the quality of the pitch should be a problem. So they've no excuses not to play good football on it. Everyone wants to play at the highest level at the best stadiums, and not many players get to play at a place like Wembley, for instance, whether it be the old one or the new one. You've got to take the history with you to the new stadium. You can't just forget it. That's all got to go as well. It's all part of the club. That's the club. That doesn't matter where they play. But I think there's got to be some kind of a memorial or something to say that this once was Upton Park when it all disappears.
And you're confident that West Ham can fill the ground?
I think so. Yeah, of course. I think because there's going to be more affordable seating. I think this is one of the things they say, because there's going to be more seats, so they can afford to drop some of the prices. Whereas it's been leaning towards corporate side all the time. That's the way the modern game has gone. Bringing it into the reach of everybody's pocket can only be better, and so we're going to have another probably almost 20,000 seats that we can fill, and so it'll be able to get the normal, if you want to say the normal working man who normally has been frightened away by the prices, can come along, who supports West Ham but hasn't been able to come and do it at the ground.